12 in the afternoon on a Tuesday. I'm drinking rosé. Things could be worse. So welcome to the first episode of me reviewing The Bachelor. I'm gonna come up with a name. I just don't want it to be too similar to the other reviews that I watch and love. So as we go on, we will have a name. Now I know I'm starting very near the end of the season. Like I think after this episode now they're at the final 4 girls. But I just thought, why wait until Bachelorette to start reviewing? I just thought, why not start? Because I love watching The Bachelor. A bit about myself. Let's get into that first. Let me give myself like a little Bachelor title that they put at the bottom of the screen. So I've been watching The Bachelor, how long? Since Ben Flajnik? When Courtney won, when the villain won. And I've been watching Bachelor, then Bachelorette, then Bachelor, then Bachelorette, and Bachelor in Paradise, Bachelor Pad, ever since. Like, I am part of Bachelor Nation. So I just thought, why not get involved in review? Because I have so many ideas, and it's only recently that people seem to share my views. Some of the other podcasts, for example, like I love Chatty Broads, I love The Happy Hour with Rachel Lindsay and Becca. But sometimes I feel like my perspective may be different because I'm a woman of colour, I'm a black female, and I'm from the UK as well. Also, if anyone from the UK watches The Bachelor, please comment below, because I feel like I'm the only one, so I never have anyone to talk to about it. So I thought that was part of the reason why I thought it would be good to start these reviews, so that I can like meet more of you and we can build a community, whether it is that you're from the UK or you're from the US, whether you are black or you're Asian, whether you're female or male, whatever it is. Let's get involved, let's get talking, let's build this community, and I'm excited to start reviewing. So without further ado, let's just get straight into it. And I will be drinking rosé. One of my favourite reviews to watch is Roses and Rosé, and I know I've got roses in the background and the setup is pink, but I've taken inspiration from that, and as time goes on I feel like I will find my own path. But for now, if there are some similarities, we're just going to roll with it. But yeah, let's get into this review. So I took notes. Where do we start? Okay, so at the start of the episode, they go to Peru. And what I found funny, you hear Kelly. Yeah, you hear Kelly, who's one of my favorites. You hear, she's Ritlist. I mean, thumbs up and comment below if you do like Kelly. Or who is your favorite? Who was your favorite in this episode? But we hear Kelly say, hopefully I'll see some alpacas before I leave. And I feel like she's getting ready to cut out. Like, she's getting ready to... Is that a saying that they use in America? Cut out? Leave? But yeah, she's ready to leave. She just wants to see some alpacas and be on her way. She's very unbothered being there, which I enjoy. I really enjoy to see. We then have Peter. So I'm like, Peter comes by. I'm like, okay, this is it. This is when Natasha gets her one-on-one. Natasha, the only black girl left in the competition, diversity. She hasn't had a one-on-one yet. Other people, Victoria F, she's had 2 one-on-ones. She hasn't had one yet. And it's so late on in the season. I'm thinking, at this point, it's going to be very hard to build a connection, but we'll see. So I'm thinking, okay, he's come to ask Natasha on a one-on-one. But instead, he's come to tell them, if you don't feel like you want to be here, basically leave. And I don't know if it was just me, but the look on Victoria F, can we just call her Victoria now that Victoria P has gone? So yeah, the look on Victoria's face and Kelly's face, they looked a bit like they didn't want to be there. That's the vibe I've been getting off of them from watching, because Victoria is ready to leave every episode. She's out the door. She's ready to go. She's running in the corner. She's crying. But yeah, I wrote in my notes, Natasha has got to get this one-on-one, please. And then Madison gets a one-on-one. And the thing is, so it's Victoria F is reading out this date card. So Peter's gone. I thought he was coming to take the person on a one-on-one, but he was just coming to say, leave if you don't want to be here. So Victoria F is one that's reading out the date card. And is it just me, or she looks pissed reading out this date card? Like, having to bring the words Madison out of her mouth, it's killing her. Like, is it just me? Was it just me? Did anybody else peep that? So she sees Peter. They run, they jump, they do the leap, the hug. I've actually done that on a date before. Comment below if you've met someone on a date and they've picked you up as soon as they see you. Like, I thought it was only something they do on The Bachelor. It's happened to me before on a date. But to be fair, as in when you're first meeting, he was from Canada. I don't know if guys in the UK, that's what they do. From what I've seen going on dates, doesn't happen. I've been picked up, but not when you first see each other. Anyway, that was TMI. I don't know why I need to say that. So she sees him, they run, they leap, they're so happy to see each other. And then she's like, he's got his bandage taken off and you can see a scar. By the way, Peter is loving his scar. Like, throughout this episode, he points it out to everyone that, the bandage is off, look, yeah. Like, he's loving his battle wounds from the golf cart. So Madison is like, it looks like you got into a fight with a tiger. I'm thinking, have you ever seen someone that's been in a fight with a tiger? But I also make note, they have the same sense of humor, because didn't he say he got into a fight with, I can't remember what it was, but he said he got into a fight with some sort of animal when he initially got the cut and had the plaster. So yeah, same sense of humor, they're loving it. And then we cut back to the girls and they're in the house just talking about Madison while she's on the date. And they're basically saying, like, everyone adores Madison, but, like, go home. Please, I'll be happy if you go home. Which I found really funny. But I appreciated it because they were being honest. Because, obviously, if the girl gets sent home, that's one more rose that could be going to you. So I like that they were being real about it. And then the next date card comes. And Natasha finally gets a one-on-one. Now, I'm thinking back to the season. Is she the first black girl of this season to get a one-on-one? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm trying to think. There was Sydney, who's quarter black. Her dad was, I can't remember, like Latino and African American. Okay, so Sydney did get a one-on-one, but yeah, Natasha is the first black girl to get a one-on-one. Interesting. Right before the hometowns when, oh no, it's too late to build a connection. But anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. We'll get to that. So when it's announced anyway that she's got the one-on-one, all the girls seem happy for her. But they were literally just saying, yeah, we're not really happy when someone's on a one-on-one. They were just having that conversation. So are they really happy for her? No. So yeah, I've got here in my notes, Peter and Madison are meant to be. That's all I was thinking throughout this episode. Like, they're bad jokes. They've got the same kind of sense of humor. They're bad dancing. It's just, yeah. I feel like it should be Madison at the end. But we'll get to that at the end. Oh, and by the way, I just took a note. Dinner under the stars, even if it's manufactured. If anybody who I may be dating is watching this, do with that what you will. I would love that. Take note. Okay, thank you. On to the next. Peter is looking excited at the thought that Madison may cry. Like, Peter loves a cry. If there's anything we got from this season, he loves it when girls cry. Cry and Peter's yours. And so Madison is obviously talking about how she's religious and how that's a big thing. And this is her big deal breaker and the big hurdle that they're going to have to go through. Although from the teaser, it seems like there's going to be more of a hurdle. We will get to that. And I was thinking, is Peter religious? I can't remember. And so he kind of ends up saying, obviously, he's not as religious as he'd want to be, but he loves that about her and he wants to try and da-da-da. But then, I realize she is so deep within religion, so into the church. Faith is so important to her. Madison is the virgin. Remember in the teaser when they're talking about this virgin, can't believe she's telling him now about this, or something like that. It's Madison, and she's probably saving herself for marriage. That's what I think. And I saw a funny tweet. I'll just insert that here. Okay. And then he says he's falling in love with her. And I think this is the first person he has actually said that to. So, Madison is our front runner. But yeah, I've got here in my notes, I really want him to pick Madison. I really do. Because she seems like the one that's the most there for the right reasons. And they seem the most equally yoked. Like, they seem the most right for each other. Like, jokes aside of their bad dancing and bad jokes, I feel that chemistry and that ease with the connection with them. But something's telling me it's not going to be that easy. From the promos and trailers we've seen of Bring Her Home to Me, it's not going to be that straightforward. And it never is. Why is it? I mean, we love the drama. Peter loves the drama. His life is a telenovela. That's what he wants for his life. Now we're at Natasha's one-on-one. I feel like he's going to send her home. She was the let's keep a black girl in for diversity girl. And he saved the one-on-one until just before the hometowns. And he'll say his relationships have gone on further with the other girls. So he can't say. Like, I just know. And I think everybody at home watching knows. She's not getting the rose. She's not. But Peter is loving his scar, honey. He is milking this. He's like, did you see the scar? Like, he's loving it. And I love that for him. I love that for you, Peter. I hope you get another one. Go do some golfing. I just have a random note. Natasha is gorgeous because she is. She is stunning. That is it. That's the tweet. Natasha is gorgeous. Thank you. Good night. Good afternoon, really. And then I say, if they had shown more of Natasha, she could have been in a shot with being one of the people in the running to being a bachelorette, because I like how she would call him out on things. There's certain things she wouldn't stand for, even though she wasn't the bachelorette at that point. She's up against a lot of other women, but she's going to put her foot down and say, I'm not okay with this. Whereas all the other women are like, yeah, okay. Like, everything's just amazing and a bed of roses, no pun intended. But we didn't get to see enough of her. We didn't get to see enough of her personality. She didn't have that big of a storyline for her to have her own season, I think. Who knows what the women tell her will hold, but from what I'm seeing, I don't think she's in with a shot. And wait a minute, this calls for more drink. We have Kelsey and Hannah on the bed chatting it up like they're the best of friends. Who would have thought? Right? What would have made it better, because I think Kelsey was drinking wine, is if they were having champagne. Oh, that would have been brilliant. Full circle. So we're back to Peter and Natasha's date. I'm just like, let's end it, let's send her home. But anyway, Natasha's talking about, how she can be intense, or her previous boyfriend said she was intense. That's why she likes this process, because, you're meant to, like, just be forthcoming with your feelings and everything. And then again, and yet again, Peter is selling this process. He loves this process. He loves The Bachelor. He's like the Bachelor's teacher's pet. At any opportunity, he will sell it. And he is telling her, yeah, like, he is fully selling this process. And I love that for Peter. I'm glad he got to become The Bachelor, because he really believes in this journey. Will it work out for him from what I've seen? I don't know. We'll see. Oh yeah, so Kelsey gets a one-on-one as well. But either Kelsey or Natasha are going to get a rose. They're not both going to get sent home. Because if they both get sent home, then everyone on the 3-on-1 is getting a rose. And that would make for boring TV. So either Natasha or Kelsey are going home. So I'm watching Natasha's one-on-one thinking 50-50 chance she's going home. I'm also thinking 100% chance she's going home. He may surprise us, but I highly, highly doubt it. But I did say, it does annoy me when someone gets a one-on-one so late on, and then the Bachelor's like, you know, it's hard because I'm not at the point with you that I am with everybody else. You didn't give them a one-on-one. You didn't give them any time. How? Okay. Are they going to be at the level of everyone else if they haven't had that time with you? So yeah, I was like, okay, Peter. I say that he is sweet. I do like Peter as the Bachelor. But you never gave her the time. And then I feel like towards the end of their conversation, he is almost trying to get her to send herself home. Like, he's trying to ask questions to get her to come to the realization of she's not feeling it. But she is not letting up, honey. She is like, I am in this. I feel like we have the potential. If you want to send me home, you can send me home. Let's go. She doesn't say that. We cut back to the girls, I guess, when Kelly's getting her one-on-one, or when the girls find out they're on a Kelsey, and the girls find out they're on a 3-on-1, and I realize Kelly has, her face is just naturally smug. That's just the way her face is built. Like, you know, people say resting bitch face. She has resting smug face, and sometimes she may be smug, and sometimes she may just be looking. And that was that. That's all I'm going to say on that. Back to the review. And I'm looking at Natasha, just, you know, telling him what she likes about their relationship, what she sees. And Peter is not feeling this at all. At all. He's not feeling it. You can always see it in his face. He sends Natasha home. Am I shocked? No. But it's like, she got her first one-on-one right before the hometowns. We all knew she was going home. He knew she was going home. Maybe even she knew she was going home. And when they go to pick up her bags, oh my God, Kelly cannot hide the joy in her face. She's like, oh my gosh. Everybody else is like they're good at faking it, because I'm sure they're all overjoyed. But Kelly is smiling ear to ear. So then we get to Kelsey's one-on-one. And from the get-go, I'm like, she's getting the rose. Because it won't make great TV if she doesn't get the rose, and then there's still 3 roses left on this 3-on-1. It doesn't make sense. She's going to get the rose. We all know it. Anyway, they go to the mountains, they're rolling around, they're kissing. She says she wants to only work a couple of days, stay home, look after the kids. That's great. If that's what she wants, do you. Or did I say Kelly and not Kelsey? Kelsey. Anyway, do you, Kelsey. Do what makes you happy. I'm just going to skip to the dinner portion of their date. And is it me, or every time Kelsey is talking to Peter, she looks like she's going to break down? Like, she literally looks like at any minute, like there's tears in her eyes. It's just all too much. But Peter loves girls that cries. If there's also anything else we've learned from this, Peter loves a girl who cries. I feel like he gets off on girls crying. He gets so excited when a girl's about to cry. Anyway, the 3-on-1 date card arrives, and I've never seen any girls more devastated to be asked on a date. They look gutted. Like, they all saw it coming. They knew Kelsey got the one-on-one. They knew Natasha got the one-on-one. They knew a 3-on-1 was coming. They were the only 3 left, and they look gutted. Which I found brilliant. But yeah, at this point, I actually can't call who's going home. I'd say it's Victoria F, but that would be, I feel like, okay, so I'd say it could be Victoria F, but that would be too much of an easy call from what we've seen of the previews. I don't think they're going to make it that easy for us. Like, what they show you in the previews, they're going to do the complete opposite. So I'm like, who is going home? So yeah, I think it's between Hannah and Kelly who's going home. Those are my thoughts at this point in time. I also write, I think Kelly is too strong of a woman for Peter. Peter